The U.S. Supreme Court will hear a case on a Mississippi law which bans nearly all abortions after the 15th week of pregnancy. CBS Washington correspondent Alexandra Limon joins us now to explain why some believe it could overturn Roe v. Wade.
Hi there, good evening. Well, the Supreme Court will hear this case in its next term, which begins in October. And in recent years, conservative states have been passing more restrictive abortion laws, knowing they would be challenged in court and hoping it would lead to overturning national abortion laws. Mississippi's abortion law is one of the most restrictive in the country, banning all abortions after 15 weeks, except in cases of severe fetal abnormality or when the mother's life is in danger. And the law does not provide exceptions for rape or incest.
Over the last 4 years, critical rights, like the right to health care, the right to choose, have been under withering and extreme attack, including through draconian state laws.
So far, lower court decisions blocked Mississippi's law. Because Roe v. Wade established women have a constitutional right to an abortion until about 6 months into a pregnancy. But that could change with the Supreme Court's now 6-3 conservative majority.
We're hopeful, as many conservative scholars are, that this is the precise vehicle to overturn Roe.
Sarah Parshall-Perry with the Conservative Heritage Foundation says states have the right to regulate abortions.
This is an opportunity to secure their state opportunity to protect and enhance the pro-life parameters.
But some say restricting access to safe and legal abortions hurts women because even when outlawed, statistics show that roughly the same number of women have abortions, except with more dangerous methods and settings.
And the president and the vice president are devoted to ensuring that every American has access to health care, including reproductive health care.
White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki also said that regardless of the outcome of this case, the Biden administration is committed to trying to pass a law that would permanently protect women's right to an abortion. Reporting live in Washington, Alexandra Limon.